It was 11th December, Osho's birthday. He was in Woodlands, and his birthday used to be celebrated with kirtan, and he used to come out of his room and sit in the living room, which was quite big, and like hundreds of people will come to have his blessings. So there are people sitting everywhere in the living room, and then line starts moving. Everybody bows down to him, and all the time he's giving them blessings. And the prasad was distributed on his birthday, some kind of sweet. Everybody, it was a kind of really, really very beautiful celebration, such an energy. And a group of women, Taruma, guiding the kirtan, and it was very high energy. People were like madly dancing and singing and enjoying the time. And finally, it takes about more than a couple of hours when everybody gets finished and people start leaving slowly. Osho gets up, namastes everyone, and goes back to his room. I was there. I didn't felt like leaving. I was just sitting in a corner there. And when almost everybody has left, I asked Mahalakshmi, I want to meet him. And she allowed me to go in. I went in his room, and he greeted me with a smile, and I sat near him. He was sitting on his chair, and he asked me, you want to say something? And I said, yes. Today is your birthday, and I want a gift from you. And he really smiled, looked at me. And his sister Kranti was there. So he asked Kranti to bring one shawl for me from the cupboard. And she took out one shawl, gave to Osho, and he handed over me that shawl and told me, get it dyed in orange color, and when you meditate, you have to wear it. It was such a precious gift for me. And it all happened like without any planning, spontaneously, how it came from my mind that I want a gift from you. And I come out with this shawl, uh, very happy, like I found something precious with me. And I get this shawl dyed and used it for my meditation. When after years, when I left for Rajneeshpuram, one of my friend was crying a lot. Osho has left, now you are also leaving. I will be left alone here. So I was so much touched by her love. I gave that shawl to her. I said, you keep this. I'm going to Osho, you keep this shawl. So I gave away that shawl to her. And few years ago, she expired. I don't know what happened with that shawl. I have no idea.